In this video, we're going to take a look at synthetic division. In number 1, they want us to divide x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x minus 4 divided by x minus 3 using long division. So we're going to set it up as x minus 3 and x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x minus 4. And x cubed divided by x is x squared. So we're going to have x squared times x is x cubed, and x squared times negative 3 is negative 3x squared. And now we're going to subtract. And x cubed minus x cubed is 0. Negative 5x squared minus a negative 3x squared is negative 2x squared. Carry down our 7x. And now negative 2x squared divided by x is negative 2x. Negative 2x times x, negative 2x squared. Negative 2x times negative 3 is positive 6x. And now we're going to subtract. Negative 2x squared minus a negative 2x squared is 0. 7x minus 6x leaves us with x. And we carry down our negative 4. And now x divided by x is 1. So we're going to have plus 1. 1 times x is x. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. And now we're going to subtract. X minus x is 0. Negative 4 minus negative 3 is negative 1. So our quotient is x squared minus 2x plus 1, and our remainder is negative 1. Now in 2, they want us to divide x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x minus 4 divided by x minus 3 using synthetic division. And the setup has been done. So when we're in the form of x minus r, then our r value goes here off to the left, and then our coefficients of our dividend go across. And the first thing that we do when using synthetic division is bring down this first coefficient of the dividend underneath our horizontal line, and then we're going to multiply 3 times 1, and that gives us 3. And then we're going to add the next coefficient and the number we just placed there, so negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. And now we'll multiply 3 times negative 2, and that gives me negative 6. 7 minus 6 gives us 1. And then 3 times 1 gives us 3. And negative 4 plus 3 is negative. And then it asks, how are the values on the third line related to the quotient? Well, you can see that the values on the third line is this line, and these are all the coefficients of our quotient. X squared, the coefficient is 1. There's our 1. Negative 2 on our x, and we have a negative 2 here, and 1, and we have our 1 here. And our remainder is our last number that we placed on the third line. So we have the first 3 numbers are the coefficients of the quotient. And how is the last number related to the remainder? The last number is the remainder. And now it wants us to write the answer in the form of p of x divided by d of x is equal to q of x plus r of x divided by d of x. And this is going to be x cubed minus 5x squared plus 7x minus 4 divided by x minus 3 is equal to our quotient, x squared minus 2x plus 1. And then we're going to have our remainder over top of our denominator. And our remainder was negative 1, so we're going to have minus 1 over x minus 3. In number 3, it says the following represents the results of a synthetic division problem. Use x as the variable in your answer. And then it asks in A, state the following. So we want to state the dividend, the quotient, the divisor, and the remainder. And our dividend is going to be our first row. And remember that this is 0 factors of x. So this is 1 factor of x, 2 factors of x, 3 factors of x. So we have 1 x cubed starts our dividend. And then minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. And our quotient is going to be the third row minus the very last column. That 58, remember, is our remainder. So 58 is the remainder. And our quotient, if 11 has 0 factors of x, then we're going to have 1 factor of x and then 2 factors of x. So our quotient starts with 1x squared. And then we have plus 3x plus 11. And our divisor is going to be, remember that in synthetic division, our divisor is in the form of x minus r. So our 5 here represents r. So we're going to have x minus 5. And now in B, they want us to write the problem in the form p of x divided by d of x is equal to q of x plus r of x over d of x. So we're going to have our polynomial, or our dividend, is going to be x cubed minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 3 divided by our divisor is x minus 5, and that's equal to our quotient, x squared plus 3x plus 11 plus the remainder divided by the divisor. So we have 58, and it's positive, so we're going to have plus 58 divided by divisor x minus 5. In 4, it says the following represents the setup for a synthetic division problem. And in A, they want us to write the fraction the problem represents using x as the variable. So our 4 has 0 factors of x, so 1 factor of x, 2 factors of x, 3 factors of x, 4 factors of x. So we have 1 x to the 4th plus 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 0x plus 4 divided by our divisor. And if synthetic division is in the form of x minus r, if our divisor is represented by a negative number like it is in this one, negative 5, we're going to have x minus a negative 5, which is x plus 5. And now it wants us to complete the synthetic division. So I'm going to draw a line. So the first thing we do is bring down our 1. And we have negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. 2 plus negative 5 is negative 3. Negative 5 times negative 3 is 15. Negative 15 plus 15 is 0. Negative 5 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. And negative 5 times 0 is 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. So we have a remainder of 4. And C, they want us to state the following. And our remainder was 4. Last column of the last line in our synthetic division. And now our dividend is going to be x to the 4th plus 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 4. And I got that either from our first line in our synthetic division or in the numerator of our fraction. And now it wants our divisor, and our divisor is the denominator of the fraction, so x plus 5. And our quotient is going to be, if 4 is our remainder, then our first 0 from the right has 0 factors of x. This would have 1 factor of x, the second 0. So we have -3 has 2 factors of x, and 1 has 3 factors of x. So we have x cubed minus 3x squared. And now in D, they want us to write the problem in the form of P of x over D of x is equal to Q of x plus R of x over D of x. So we're going to have our fraction that we stated up in 1 first. So that's x to the 4th plus 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 4 divided by x plus 5 is equal to our quotient, which was x cubed minus 3x squared, plus the remainder divided by the divisor. And our remainder is positive, it's 4, so we have plus 4 over x plus 5. And that's our video on synthetic division, part 1.